Hello, are you listening to me? You grabbed my shoulders and shook me. Okay. There's still definitely some mysteries, but the pieces are definitely coming together. Okay, I love it when a good puzzle comes together. Yeah. I just hate it when you almost finish the puzzle and there's one piece that's fucking missing. That's what really sucks. Right, game? Don't leave one piece missing at the end. Don't leave one mystery hanging? Who am I kidding? It's this creator. There's gonna be at least one mystery that doesn't make sense. Oh well. Hopefully not, but maybe you will. Just go. What's the matter with you, Shonen? You can't possibly have forgotten what year it is. Her words made no impression on me. What on earth? My mouth was dry and the palm of my clenched fist was drenched with sweat. First of all, I began to think things through. The you that I knew, the you standing in front of me, Yuki Akikana, was born on 22nd of September 2015. Her mother was Yubisei Harukana. That meant this was now 2034, 17 years after Yubisei Harukana's time in 2017. No, but wait. What about the date on that mail? It had been received on 02/07/19. Wait, which mail is this? I'm confused. My voice came out strangled. It's 2034 now. 02/07/19. I'm sorry, what mail? I'm confused. I don't know what this is talking about, but okay. Yuki died 15 years ago. Not quite. Or, nah. Which would have been in 2019. The date on that says 02/07/19. Oh, that? You were worried about that? You laughed. I can understand why you might make that mistake. Do you see? The date on that system, mail was written in the German system. I'm not even sure what mail you're talking about. Not the Japanese order of year, month, day, but month, day, year. Oh, that's the order I normally do it in. Okay. That's weird. I see how he got confused now. Oh, that's fucking clever. That didn't even register for me. Okay, so 19 means 2019. That's February 7th, 2019. But I didn't even realize this. He is used to the Japanese year, month, day, which means he was thinking 2002. July, right? Yeah, July. 2002, July 19th. That didn't even register, but yeah, 2002, oh wow, is 15 years before 2017. Wow. Okay, that's neat. That did not even register with me. If it had, I probably would have thought something was up way sooner and be like, no, of course the year's 2019, but, or did I? That was so long ago I recorded and I haven't edited it yet. Maybe I did think something was up and I forgot. But anyways, month, day, year. You're telling me that wasn't July 19, 2002. It was February 7th, 2019? Okay, so February 7th, 2019. But that also brings up some questions. So, if the father died 34 years ago, or at least went missing 34 years ago, and then the mother apparently died 15 years ago, who is that though? Who's the mother? Yuki? Unless that was faked. Because there is a you that kept living on as this Yu's mother. So now I'm confusing myself again. They said that Yu was supposed to have died 15 years ago, but you shouldn't... Yuki, as far as she... No, wait, Yuki did die. No, that's right. That's right, Yuki is the mother, and she died 2 years later. Harukana's mother died 2 years... Okay, never mind. I was confusing myself, but it makes sense. You nodded. Any other questions? Plenty. I shook my head weakly and trudged out of the security office. I'd figured out the relationship between you and her mother, but wondered whether I should tell her. No, it's probably better that I don't. That's better for you in the long run. But first I had to take care of my own problems. There was somewhere I had to go. What is it? What did you bring me here for? So Tsugumi is our mother. Which means, when were we separated from her? And how? Did the father take... Because we don't remember anything about our mother. We had our father, and then we're separated from him. I guess. Okay. I don't know. I wanted to talk to you guys alone. Without this Takeshi? Even though I think it's the same Takeshi. He's the one suffering from amnesia. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain. About what? Ellipses. Tsugumi was silent. She seemed to be afraid of something. Tsugumi perhaps already sensed what I was going to say. Her eyes gazed around wildly. Is it important? Yes, very. It's something I don't want the others to hear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Which, by the way, Tsugumi, you were about to slap your daughter. Did you even realize? Maybe she didn't realize. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, she didn't. Okay. I'm going to want to hear that story of how you got separated from your kids. Anyways. It's something I don't want the others to hear. Wait, I don't mind if they hear it. But I wanted you and Tsugumi to know first. So that's why I asked you to come over here. Indeed. But someone's definitely screwing with us in this place. Tsugumi was right. Someone is fucking with us. Is it Coco? Maybe, because clearly, like, it happened the same way, the same 7 days. So someone is fucking with us, clearly. The question is who? Is it Takeshi? Or it's just Coco? Is that it? Or, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You see, that brings up the question, how would Coco be fucking with us? Unless she lived through the past thing. And then that brings up the question, wait, did she live through it because she orchestrated this so that we could save her in the past to make a stable time loop? Or did somebody else trying to make us save her so that she keeps going? I don't know. And how's Coco fit in, by the way? Because it seems like she's not the alternate persona of Mayo now. They're just different. It seemed that way, but they're not. Anyways, it was a coincidence. What's so important? Hadn't Mayo noticed anything? Her blank, unguarded expression. She had to have noticed something. The May 1st, after Mayo met Tsugumi for the first time, she had looked totally dazed. Who looked dazed? I'm confused. Oh, it was Mayo that looked dazed? Yeah. Surely Mayo had sensed something. To be standing there calmly, she had to be in denial. Reason was telling her that what she suspected couldn't be true. The coincidence of meeting her mother, again, was probably too much for Mayo to believe. I see. So she remembers her mother very vaguely, but the idea that she looks this way after so many years is like, it doesn't compute in her head. Like, that can't be true. How can you not age? She doesn't know about the cure virus. So, that's what's going on here. Deep down, she knows this is her mother, but she's refusing to accept it because part of her brain's like, no, that's not possible. She just must look like my mother, but she would be much older if she really was my mother, I suppose. And what about Tsugumi, though? What does she think of Mayo? Does she know that this is her? I'm not sure, because she's gotten so much bigger and older. Maybe she thinks it's her, but doesn't know for sure? Still, though, you attempted to slap your daughter like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, it's one thing for a kid to be rebellious, but for you? Fuck you. Anyways. Hey, I'll take all the time I want. Are you gonna say anything? Could you hurry up? It's just my LPing style. Calm your tits, Mayo. Mayo urged me to get to the point. Tsugumi said nothing, but her breathing seemed a little rough. Mayo, could you lend me your pendant and lighter for a moment? Alright. She took them out of her pocket and gave them to me. Chick. Here's the big question now. Why is my consciousness jumping back and forth with Takeshi's? Why is that happening? That's something I really... That's the breaking point. I think if I can figure that out, everything will make sense. But, nah. I struck a flame, illuminating the pendant. Takeshi. This was the real Takeshi Kuronari. So what, the Takeshi now you're saying is a clone or some faker? I think it's the same Takeshi. I think he got the cure virus and isn't aging. And somehow he got amnesia or something, and now he thinks he's... And he's unable to make new memories. That's antegrade amnesia. Maybe he keeps thinking that he's he thinks that that's the last thing he always... That's always the last thing he remembers. Until he gets here, and for some reason his memory gets weird. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I held the pendant and the flame closer to Tsugumi. Tsugumi kept her head down, refusing to look up at the pendant. Her brow was furrowed and she was biting her lip. Her arms pressed tightly to her sides. Her clenched fists were shaking. Look closer, I whispered to her. Oh boy, I have to pee so bad, but I don't want to go away from the conversation. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. You've seen this pendant before, haven't you? Ellipses. It's Takeshi. The real Takeshi Kuronari is right here. The moment I said those words, Tsugumi's eyes flew open. Stripped of expression, she wore a face like a mask. Only her eyes burned with a fierce light. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? I called that shit a mile ago. A mile ago? My words sometimes, not the best. Especially when I have to pee. I called that, but I was unsure. I thought I was mistaken. I thought, that's Takeshi. You're telling me it's not Takeshi? I guess I'm imagining things. No, it was just Takeshi all along. Which, I'm surprised they made that so obvious? Was that supposed to be obvious? Was I just too good? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, yes, they made it look vague and generic, but it was Takeshi. I mean, come on. It was even the same shirt. Anyways. Takeshi? You mean Takeshi? Yeah, and he looks exactly the same. I think. Doesn't he? Or does he? Maybe he looks different. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe he looks different. Because we only saw it from Takeshi's point of view. So maybe he actually looks different. In which case he's supposed to look different? But he looks the same! In the pendant. So I don't know. Takeshi's the one in this pendant? Quite probably. No. The Takeshi we know isn't really Takeshi. Actually, I think he is. I think he's lying to us. Oh! You think Takeshi's the mastermind? Oh shit! That would be fucking crazy!
Eh?
Huh? The real Takeshi Kuronari, is your and my father. Tsugumi closed her eyes. She breathed out a long sigh. I could see the tension leave Tsugumi's body. What's this all about? Explain what's happening. Alright. Before I do, I want to check something. I hesitated about what to say next. I looked above my head. The sky was full of stars. The single whale twisted and floated through space. Whale, where do you go all by yourself? Will you meet someone special one day? Snap. I extinguished the lighter. I gripped the pendant and the lighter in my hand. Tsugumi's outline was hazy in the dark. She was long sought after, Mother. When I called out to her, warm tears ran down my cheeks. You're our mother, aren't you? Mayo and Mai's mother. Mother. You are, aren't you? What? Tsugumi slowly opened her eyes. She looked at Mayo and me. I could see the tears in her eyes. Mother, please say something. I don't blame you for anything. Even though you were a super fucking big bitch in this playthrough. You know, Takeshi's you. It seemed like you were nicer in that one. I can understand your skepticism now, but... Mother, why are you such a big bitch? I've waited for you for so long. Oh my god! Okay. Remember back in the beginning of the game, I was like, oh, they had an intense makeout session. It's canon. Oh, that got so weird. But wait, no, what about the other shonen? That changes things. That could have still been her having an intense makeout session with the other shonen. It could still be canon. Yeah, we don't know quite what's up with that shonen yet. Anyways, I've waited for you for so long. I've been waiting for you. Ellipses. Ellipses? Say something! I screamed at her. Mayo clung to my arm. Shaking her head, she buried her face in my chest. Her thin body was shaking. Don't just stand there, say something! Holding Mayo tightly, I stepped forward.
違うわ。
No.
私は母親なんかじゃない。
I'm not your mother. Don't you lie to me. I know everything. 17 years ago, there was another accident just like this one here at Lemur. You and Takeshi became a couple. Tsugumi was crying huge tears. Tsugumi tried to stop them. Her breath was ragged and came out in hiccups. Her face twisted as she struggled to keep control of her emotions. Tears welled in her eyes and rolled down her cheeks.
ええ。そうよ。
Yes, that's right.
確かにそう。
You're right.
私は
I
あなたたちを産んだ。
gave birth to you.
でも
But
私にはお母さんなんて呼ばれる資格はないのよ。
I have no right to be called mother.
あなたたちにはもう本当の母親がいるでしょ。
You have a real mother, don't you? I have a fake mother. You're the real mother.
優しいお母さんがいるでしょ。
Someone who took care of you?
私はあなたたちを守れなかった。
I wasn't able to protect you both.
守れなかったの。
I couldn't take care of you.
捨てたも同然なのよ。
I pretty much abandoned you.
置き去りにして見捨てたの。
I left you and walked away. Yeah, actually, by the way, would you explain that a little bit? How did we come to be separated? Explain it and maybe I'll forgive you. What?
ひどいでしょ。許せないでしょ。
I'm terrible and I don't expect you to be able to forgive me. By the way, what was that thing about you telling me that I'll die on the 7th day? Was that bullshit? I don't understand. Whatever.
だから私は
That's why I...
母親なんかじゃないのよ。
I'm not your mother.
お母さんなんて
Please,
呼ばないで。お願い
don't call me mother.
お願い。
Please,
だから
don't! Tsugumi put her head in her hands and sobbed. At that moment...
ママ
Oh!
ママ
Mama?
ママ
Mm-hmm. Wow. Mayo tore herself away from me and flew into Tsugumi's arms. Following her lead, I clung to Tsugumi and cried as well. The first thing I noticed was her familiar smell. I breathed in her scent deeply. Covered in tears, wallowing in the warmth, I felt as if I had regained everything I had ever lost. The three of us held each other tightly, relishing the touch of one another. Entwined, our hearts became one. We were no longer our individual selves, but one collective identity. There were no boundaries between us. I still have to pee. My whole being was filled with warmth, because of the pee. Actually, it makes me a little bit cold, honestly. Besides me, Mayo's cheeks were wet with tears. Tsugumi was soft, and her skin was sweet and sticky. I recalled the long-forgotten memories of my mother's smell. It wasn't exactly the same feeling as nostalgia. It was primitive, something instinctive, a sweetness that had been wired directly into my brain.
Mama.
Mama. Mother! As if in response, Tsugumi pulled us closer, gripping us with a fierce determination. She buried her face in Mayo's and my hair, drew us close, and stroked the back of our heads.
ごめんね。
I'm sorry.
ごめん。ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry. Tsugumi's voice was choked up.
許してなんて言えないけど。
I can't ask you to forgive me.
私
I...
今まで一度もあなたたちのことを忘れたことはなかった。
I never once forgot about you.
ずっとあなたたちに
All this time,
会いたくて
I've wanted to see you.
会いたくて謝りたくて
find you and end the part right here. I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Ever 17, the Infinity Blind. I still don't have an outro phrase. Awkward ending place, but I really have to stop, and I really have to pee. Wow, this was mind-blowing and touching, but there was never a moment of, whoa, mostly because it was organic. It was kind of like, oh, and then oh, and then oh. Now, if they, like, dropped something huge all at once, then it probably would have been a whoa, but instead it was just a bunch of oh. But this is really cool. This is really cool. The fact that, like, it's organic, and that's so cool. I don't know, just, I'm gonna have to take a while to think about this, let it sink in, because this is the kind of thing that makes me want to, like, watch the whole game again, just see all the little differences, but that's really cool. I'll see you guys next time. I still don't have an outro phrase. I still have to pee, and that's really cool. See you guys. Bye.